Hey guys, we got a clunk in this vehicle. I took it for a test drive. Clunk happens when I turn the wheels, especially turn them quickly. He complained of the clunk. I thought shock struts, sway bar links. But after the test drive, I don't know. I moved the wheel like this, and I can hear something. So we're gonna lift it up and do a suspension check. Alright, that should be high enough. Let me adjust this camera. Can show you what I'm doing. Check the wheel bearing. Oh, there it is. It's a hub assembly. See, it's all shaky. Now usually when it's a bad hub assembly wheel bearing, you turn one way, a noise gets louder, turn the other way, it gets quieter. This one wasn't doing that, it was just clunky. Now I'll show you how to check the rest of the suspension. But yeah, that hub assembly is definitely bad. We're gonna grab this tie rod in and just press up and down and watch for play. Feels nice and tight. Struts look good, a little rusty, but they look good. Ball joint right there. We can check that out. The top ball joint. We got our sway bar links here. That one is broken. That could have been making the clunk too. Right there. See, it snapped off right at the bottom. Real common on these. That sway bar looks good still. They usually come in pairs. It's good to do them in pairs because once one snaps, the other one might not be far behind. So we'll do a pair of sway bar links too. We're gonna grab a long bar, check that ball joint. We're gonna get on the steering knuckle, between the steering knuckle and the control arm, and check for play. Feels nice and tight. See if there's any downwards play here. And there is play. Pressing down on it. Some ball joints you have to press in between the two to find the play, like the steering knuckle and control arm. Other ones you gotta press down. And sometimes you need to put a jack stand, engine stand on to find the play. So this one, if I want to pry down on it, I don't really have anything to pry down on the upper ball joint. I could pry up a little bit. If I take the tire off, I can check it. Kind of get a downward force going on it from that V. So we can check that one. Let's check out this ball joint. Very slight play in that ball joint. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's very slight on this side. More play on the other side. We'll check for some upward play. No upwards, just downwards. Check this tie rod on this side. It's hard to check inner tie rods, especially with a bad hub assembly. It could be moving. But we're gonna grab the outside of the tire at like 3 and 9 and go in and out and feel for play. It feels real tight. So that's good. It looks like we need a set of sway bar links, 2 lower ball joints. Still got to check the upper ball joints. And we need that hub assembly. Let's check this hub assembly for any play. You're gonna grab it at 12 and 6 o'clock and kind of go in and out. And this one feels tight. So that's how you do a suspension check on your vehicle for the front end. It's It's always good to check those control arm bushings, top and bottom. Make sure they're tight, looking good. And CV axles, you can kind of give them a shake. They like to go out on these Silverados and Sierras. Those are feeling good. Got a little baby seal leak here. Nothing major at all, that's real slow. All right, that should do it. Now we're able to quote this guy a price on all the work he needs.